Oh, did you see it? Did you see it? Oh, wow. That was just so... Oh, hello, by the way. How are you? You alright? Good. Excellent. Glad to hear it. Did you see it? Oh, Doctor Who. Did you see it? Oh, with all the running... Oh, I love the beginning of it with all the running around and such. And oh, that was brilliant. Sorry. What I'm trying to do is just not spoil it for anybody who hasn't seen it already yet. And I know people in America are... Chances are they're not going to see it until I think it's 8 o'clock at night on BBC America, unless of course you've already got the second part of season 7's Blu-ray, in which case you would have seen it about a week before it actually come out on TV anywhere, because it was sent out by mistake. But oh, what a great show! Oh, I mean, I don't usually do videos after Doctor Who episodes now, and I wouldn't have actually done one beforehand, but I just remembered there's been a couple of things that I meant to show you on previous videos of stuff to show you, which I've completely negated to show you, and it's to do with Doctor Who. So, hence the... Excuse me. So yes, Doctor Who, as we all know, everybody knows, every single person in the whole universe knows, it's the 50th anniversary of Doctor Who. 23rd November this year is the 50th anniversary episode of Doctor Who, because it's come on TV at 23rd November, which is actually its 50th anniversary, which is good. And there's also a sort of like a mockumentary sort of documentary TV show, sort of showcasing the origins of Doctor Who and the actors and the producers and writers of the actual first episode of Doctor Who, which was The Unearthly Child, that aired on the 23rd November 1963, all those many years ago, possibly even older than me. Yeah, I think I've shown you these two. I'm sure I have. BBC Books, I'll quickly say again, BBC Books have brought out reprinted 11 Doctor Who stories from their vast collection of Doctor Who stories, highlighting a specific Doctor in each story. They've all been reprinted in a nice uniformed fashion of binding and everything. And the first two I picked up was Last of the Gardarine, Mark Gatiss. There you go, with the third Doctor, ably played by John Pertwee. Yeah, still haven't read that one. Players by Terence Dix, which showcases the sixth Doctor, played by Tom Baker. Sorry, Colin Baker. Oh, Tom Baker. That's because I looked to one side as I said that. Colin Baker, before I start getting comments and that going, oh, you know about Doctor Who, you know Colin Baker, not Colin Baker. That's because I looked to one side and it was a slight Freudian slip, because one of the new books that I've picked up, I'm sure I haven't shown you this one, is this one, Festival of Death by Jonathan Morris, which has the fourth Doctor, Tom Baker, in it. Yeah, see? And if you do that, I think that's the only one that actually does that. Yeah, that's the only one of these that I know that actually does that. Ooh, spooky skeleton piece. So yeah, that looks really good. All about the Doctor, the fourth Doctor. He goes to this amusement park place that sort of showcases the afterlife, and he's held a hero in celebrations, all in his name, and he tries to figure out why is this happening, and he ends up finding out that he's averted some terrible disaster that's already befell the amusement park, theme park, and he goes back in time only to find out that the only way he can stop a disaster from happening is by dying himself. How does he survive? Who knows? So yeah, really nice. Looking forward to reading that. And finally, we got the Fear of the Dark by Trevor Baxendale, which stars the fifth Doctor, played by Peter Davison. There you go. Whose real name? Do you know what? This is really weird. Really weird. So like, you know, that's like, is it 6 degrees of to Kevin Bacon, or 5 degrees of Kevin Bacon, whatever. Yeah. Colin Bacon. Sorry. Right now. Peter Davison. Peter Davison, real name Steve Moffatt. Yeah, had to change his name, not necessarily by default, but for RADA reasons, because you can't have the same person with the same name, the same actor with the same name in RADA. Is it RADA or the other one? Oh, it's the other one. Well, whatever. Anyway, you can't have two people. If I wanted to become an actor, which, if BBC Wales wants to hook me up to be the next Doctor after Matt Smith decides to leave, I have no problem with that. But I would have to change my name. I would have to have a stage name, because my actual real name is already taken by another actor who was in Harry Potter movies, and he was also in a comedy show called The Fast Show over here in the UK, and he's been other loads of stuff. He's a comedian. He was on Red Dwarf as well, the first series of Red Dwarf, and I think the eighth or seventh series of Red Dwarf as well. But anyway, I digress. Yeah, Peter Davison, real name Steve Moffatt. Yeah, his daughter. Yeah, who played the Doctor's daughter in the David Tennant episode of that, who also had the Donna Doctor thing. Yeah, she is. I can't remember if she's married or she's going out with. She's with David Tennant. They hooked up after that episode, the Doctor's daughter. Yeah, and also Steve Moffatt is the name of the guy who is the writer of Doctor Who. So how weird is that? The Doctor's daughter is seeing the Doctor's, who is the Doctor's daughter. Weird, I know. Honestly, it sounded interesting when it was in my head, and now I've said it out loud. I wish I hadn't. Hey ho. Yes, but it's not just all about Doctor Who, and it's not all about that. It's also about the comics as well, which is what we're here for, really, isn't it? Yeah. And these are just some comics that I had thrust into my letterbox this morning by the postman, and I'm glad that's the only thing he put through my letterbox. We'll start off with Exo Man of War number 13, part 3 of Planet Death. Can't wait to read this. Valiant Comics just doing amazing stuff. Also from Valiant, we have the umpteenth part of Harbinger War, sorry, Moth. Harbinger War, and this is Bloodshot number 11. I'm sure that we will be talking about this at some point, or maybe taking the mickey out of this at some point on Excalibur Brits, 1900 hours GMT. Yes, and it's the Age of Ultron, book 8. Oh, I love this book. I really do love this comic. It is probably one of the few comics that comes out from the two big comic book companies at the moment, which I am actually looking forward to coming out every single month. And it is just a great comic. The writing's fantastic. The artwork is just gorgeous. Mike R. Reed's artwork is gorgeous on this, and I'm sure you'll know what this is by now after I said Mike R. Reed. It's fantastic. Fantastic. It's FF number 7. Just a wonderful comic. It really is. And like I said, it's possibly one of the only comics that's coming out of the big two that I am actually looking forward to having in my grubby little mitts every single month. Where have I got? I actually thought I had issue 3 of this until last couple of days I've been cataloguing some of my new comics and such, and I realised I haven't got issue 3 of this. I thought I did, but I didn't. And it's Nova number 4. So I'm going to have to see if I can pick up number 3 of this now. Really enjoying this. Jeff Loeb and Ed McGuinness are doing great stuff with this, as far as I'm concerned. Really loving this. And finally, we have got Mark Waid, who just seems to be doing everything at the moment. He seems to be everywhere in every comic book company apart from DC at the moment. And it's the second series from Dynamite of Green Hornet. Green Hornet number 2. quite a dynamic picture there for the front cover. So yeah, there you go. That really is it. That's all I wanted to do. Just show you the Doctor Who books, and luckily enough, a couple of comics as well that I've picked up. Yeah, thank you everybody for watching. If this is the first time you have watched any of my videos, honestly, they are a little bit more polished than this usually. Only very slightly though, very slightly. But yes, if this is the first time you watch my videos, welcome, thank you. Check any of my other videos out on the channel that you feel like doing. If you haven't subscribed yet, please feel free to subscribe. I'm sure it's just about here, just there, just a little bit down, just a little bit. That's it. There it is. It says subscribe. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, press that button there. Brilliant. If you want to comment on this video, feel free to do so. I know I've said a few things that were wrong, but luckily enough I corrected myself in the video. But yeah, if you want to comment on this video, if you've got any information that you want to share about the tonight's episode of Doctor, called The Name of the Doctor. If you've already seen the video, if you've already seen it, please remember that there are going to be some people who haven't seen it. So if you can, if you're going to try to leave the spoilers out. If not, put spoilers up. If you like the video, then feel free to click the little green thumbs up button. That'd be great. They're great. Love them. Little green thumbs up button. Who knew that happiness could be counted in the number of green thumbs ups that you get on a video that you put up? Who knew? Nirvana is just a green thumbs up away. But if you really didn't like this video for whatever reason, then please feel free to thumbs the video down. I don't care. You still watch my video, so. But if you do thumbs down the video, which you're more than welcome to do so, if you do thumbs down the video, please put a comment in the comment section down here. Go on. You know you want to. You know you want to know. Let me know why you thumbs down. You're not one of these Neanderthals that just randomly press buttons on your laptop computer. Oh, thumb down, good. Thumbs down, good. You know, those people. So yeah, and make sure also that you eloquently place the comment in a well thought and rounded manner, if you could be so kind. Thank you ever so much. Oh, sorry, I'm being attacked by moths here because it's starting to get dark, and yep, I've got the window open. So it leaves me with no further ado to say thank you everybody for watching, and I'll see you soon. So soon, in fact, it's going to be tomorrow afternoon, 1900 hours GMT for Excalibur Brits. Ta-ta for now.